Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good night, good evening to whoever's out there watching this right now. Clearly the market's about to open, right? And this video was actually, let me just lower the volume real quick. Shout out Julio de Chávez, by the way, el gran campeón mexicano. So I was supposed to upload this video since, holy shit, since almost 6 a.m. in the morning. But I don't know, you kind of hear, I'm feeling a little, I'm healing, right? I have a strong body, and I command my body to heal. It's just, I might sound a little off, okay? But we still have to put in our time into the weekly time frame, the weekly markup, before even the market opens, and I have to upload this quick too. It's gonna be all one take. First and foremost, UJ. You can pause it and read it. Let's go into UJ real quick. Higher time frame analysis. From the monthly to the smaller time frames. Let's go into the 3 monthly real quick. You can see we're still rejecting below 161. What's actually 160. You see sometimes you have to go over a fix. We're rejecting below 160. We're rejecting below 158,500, and we just tested 140,500 right here. Hop into the weekly, and we actually might have a bearish engulfing candle. This month's close. 3 days till the close. Let's hop into the weekly. On the weekly, you can see previous area of demand that failed to break highs, showing that it was a weaker, right? So showing that it was a weaker zone on the second test. So now what I'm expecting for this is maybe giving us a lower, possibly even here, and doing the same thing, weakening it until we break below it. So that's what I'm predicting. So, and now we hop into the daily. So the daily is looking a little bit crispier. Let me delete all of this real quick. So actually on the daily, actually looks good. Obviously on the daily, you can see we cleared everything. Now we have a chance to come clear to the upside. But on we hop on the 4 hour, you can see it cleaner. So what I had this area of demand here that gave us 400 pips to the upside, right? And below, we broke below it, bearish engulfing below, and we retested with the lower high, and it gave us sales 400 pips to the downside. And we're closing this area right here, which is 144. What was it? On the 4 hour, 144. Yep, 144. So right now we could either, or not right now, but as soon as the market opens, we could either have a break below, higher low, and continue, or we might have the rejection, maybe clear some highs and continue to the downside. So definitely we might have a possible trade for GJ today, right? So let's hop into, oh no, not GJ, my bad, my mistake, UJ. So now let's hop into USDCAD. You can see after this, I crashed out after trying to heal my body. You never want to say that you're sick, right? You always want to say that you're healing. So next, I took the nap, and then I came back to the charts, and literally I actually saw all within like the same time. USDCAD, you could pause it and read it. I just want to hop into USDCAD. And I might probably sneeze too. So if I sneeze, God bless my soul. So now on the monthly, you can see prices failing to break above this area of supply, 146,800. Strong area supply, strong area supply, strong area supply again. And now we're testing this previous area. Well, actually we just broke below it too as well. On the weekly, we bearish engulfed below 130. Wait. No, this is GJ. On the weekly bearish engulfing candle below the. No, here it is. Strong weekly bearish engulfing candle below 138.900. You see, 138.900 on the monthly. This is on the monthly. Yeah, strong supply here, strong demand above. Hop onto the weekly. You can see we have a strong bearish engulfing candle here, and we just broke below 138.900, and we're also trading below it. So now price can either do something like this, shorts all the way to 134.700, or buy back above. Buy back above and give us the buys probably all the way back to 144.500. Now let's hop into the daily. You can see on the daily, I believe we're also bearish in H4, more bearish engulfing candle below, and you can see it has some lower highs below, and we're still trading on the daily. We're still trading on the daily time frame below 138.900. So definitely do still see price melting, as long as it can stay below, and possibly even a re-entry if it can break below this, something like this, and continue. So actually, let me put an alert here. There, and let me put an alert here just in case it does break above. Now let's hop into, what was that, GJ. Pause it and read it. I'm gonna upload this right as soon as the market opens. It's literally about to open in 2 minutes. So the monthly for EJ, we're bearish. We're below strong area of supply here at 195. And we'll hop onto the weekly. See, we have this weekly bearish trend, and another thing, we're also rejecting this area of demand here, right, which is 184.500. We hop into the daily. You can see on the daily we already have a break of structure over here, and we have a bullish engulfing candle, break of structure above 189.700. 189.700. There it is. You can see, so we might have a retest to 189.700 and continue buying, or we might just continue buying all the way to 195. You can see a cleaner on the 4-hour. We might actually cover retest though. So I'm actually gonna send an alarm here too, just in case of the retest, something like this. So now, last but not least, GU. Hop into the monthly. The monthly, as you can see, we're bullish, but we just tested last week a strong zone on at 134. So now we hop into the weekly. You can see we have a weekly bullish engulfing candle here above this previous area of supply and demand. We tested it again as demand, my mistake, and now we're testing this previous area of supply again as supply, and it's rejecting, but we're still bullish on the weekly. Plus, look at this previous weekly bullish engulfing candle. Now they hop into the daily. Now you can see that we're bullish, but we're turning bearish. Bullish. Oh, this is on the, my bad. You can pause it and read it. But on the daily, we're bullish, turning bearish. Price rejecting 134, and daily bearish engulfing candle, possible lower high. And that's what I'm looking for right now on the daily. Cause obviously it already did this, so now you'd be looking for this. And now this, and this would signal obviously now that fully bearish on the daily. Instead of saying bullish turning bearish, it would be fully bearish, daily bearish. Now the H4 and the H1 is bearish ranging, consolidation. Hop into the 4-hour. You can see we're already bearish. We already started. We had the bearish engulfing candle. We had the lower high below 134, and we had the break of structure. We had the mini meltdown, and I had already gotten in these shorts. Actually, I almost. I don't want to freaking. Alright. I thought I was gonna show my password, but I started another challenge. Remember, I had lost, and I started it right almost where I was where I had started getting emotion on the previous account, which was around 30 bucks, 40 bucks. That's where I blew it, right? So I deposited right around that. So you can see the trade history. We're already up on the account. And that was from GBPUSD shorts at 133.800 and 133.68. So 133.800 was almost a perfect entry. 133.800. This was one entry, and it was somewhere right here. The other one was right here. And I caught 100 pips on this one, and I caught 30 pips on the other one. Let me just... Here it is. 100 pips on one, 30 pips on the other one, and these are the other two trades. It was also GU shorts. And now price is ranging, right? But I actually, I see price coming back over here and maybe stopping out sellers for it to continue. But that's possible, right? But right now we have to wait for either the test here back, possible shorts, or price to break below this range, retest it and continue. But then again, we also have this another area of supply and demand here. You can see strong area of supply here. Strong area of supply gave us this huge drop to the downside. Strong area of demand gave us a double test actually. Let's just count the pips. The supply zone gave us 400 pips to the downside, and it gave us 200 pips to the upside. So actually we might just even wait for this. For the safer trade, all you had to do is just wait for price to come to this. We're either gonna get in the buys, or price is gonna break below, retest, and continue to the south. This shit happens over and over and over again. All you need to do is stick with the discipline and have the risk management and risk what you're supposed to risk. And if you lose 3 trades in a day, get the fuck out of the markets. Now let me just set an alert, because I'm probably most than likely will be getting into a trade here at 132 instead of getting in shorts below here. Just wait, right? Waiting, patience is your best friend when it comes to trading. Now I'm up to uploading this video. Peace and love. Good luck to anybody in this week, right? Let's make some freaking money. It's not even just about the money. Focus on the movements, right? I caught 100 pips on these GBPUSD shorts, and we're actually up for the month, I believe. We're up 120 pips for the month of April. And on the charts for 2025, we're up for 2 months, and we lost last month, right? So I mean, we're up for the year currently. So just imagine that on $1 million account, on a $10 million account, on a $100 million account, and it goes up from there. It goes up from frick to, what's it called? Hedge funds and institutions and all of that after that, right? Peace and love to anybody watching this. Back to work.